Hello friends, so today we're going to discuss a interesting yet simple problem from CodeChef, problem name Help Martha. So Jonas asked Martha to start or stand at a point x1 y1 in an infinite Cartesian plane. Okay, now he gave her a string S which consisting of the operation LRUD. Okay, L means that you go one step left. One thing which I got confused and you should not get confused is always try to read what is the coordinate, because actually according to us, like if you do some coordinates thing in the mathematical coordinate, this is x and this is y. Okay, but if you write out some coordinate in xy in some grid, like if you have a grid and like xy, then x denotes this and y denotes this. So in this x denotes the y direction and y denotes the x direction. So in this, as you have understand that both of the coordinate system is different. So always try to first see in coordinates question like what is the coordinate system you are given, because like I got confused, so I am telling you that you should use this or first understand what is the coordinate system given. So in this question the coordinate system given is not according to the matrix, it is according to the mathematical coordinate system. So you are given a coordinate system in which r means that you are moving to right, left, up, down, and then it is y is in the up direction and x is in this direction. Okay, now what you have to do here is Jonas asked Martha q queries. In each query you are given like x1 y1 and x2 y2. So x1 is the starting point and y2 to y2 x2 y2 is the ending point, and you have to choose a subsequence. That's highlighted also. You have to choose a subsequence, not a subarray, in which by performing this subsequence S operations you will like reach the x2 point. So if you are starting at x1 and you have to reach x2, so can you choose some subsequence from the given string such that you can reach x2 y2, and if you can reach, print yes, and what is the length of the smallest substring or like subsequence, or print no. So that's the first question. Let's move down to the example to make it more clear. Let's do this is the example in which I add on the example like RL like UDR. Okay, I will take a small example UDR just to make it clear. Okay, now let's assume that Martha is standing at 1 2 and there are two queries. You have to reach 2 3 and 1 minus 2. So these are the constraints of this question. Now subsequence means that you can remove some characters and then you can choose some characters which are remaining. Okay, so now let's assume that, take it to the smallest point, or not take this example, let's assume that you are standing at 0 0. Okay, now you want to go to like 2 step left. So it will, because it is 2 step right, x will increase, it will become like 2 0. So now in this string also what you can see here is the constraint is S and Q are 10 to the power 6 and 10 to the power 5. So for every query you cannot iterate over the whole string. So what does this mean? That okay, because I want to go 2 step left, so I will iterate over from left to right and see, okay, if there are 2 lefts then I'm good. Okay, then for every query if you iterate over all the string, then it is not possible, but you can do it in O of 1 also. Why? Because if you want to go to 2 step left, then you just have to find out that whether this string, so it is not beneficial to have 2 lefts like this. If you choose this substring also, this is also fine, you can reach there, because 2 left then right and left. But this is not possible because this is not the smallest substring, sorry, not the smallest subsequence, and also this can cancel out. Okay, if I just take 2 else, then it is also possible. So what does this tells us? That you just have to find out whether, so you are given the starting point and the ending point, you have to find out how many lefts or right or up and down I am required to reach this point. Okay, if I can, so let's assume that to reach this point I required 2 lefts, or for some point to reach some point I will require 2 right and 5 up if I require these amounts. So what can I do in the starting only? I will pre-process this string, iterate over the whole given string, and find out how many right, left, up, down are there in the string. And then I will only check that, okay, if there are 2 rights and 5 up present, yes, so I can just take those 2 up and 5 ups and 2 rights, and I can form the subsequence, and then that's possible. I hope you understand the logic part first. Let's move on to the code part. This is the code. This is the solve function. First iterate over the whole given string and pre-process it, finding out the up, down, left, right chord, like what is the frequency of every character. Then this is the starting xy, take the input of starting xy, take the queries, this is ending xy, then find a difference between the starting xy and ending xy. This is the difference between the x and y. Okay, now the differences can be, like the difference can be 0, negative or positive. So what it means that, so let's assume that you are at 0, 0. If you want to go to this point, okay, now this is the ending point, this is the starting point. So you will subtract from the ending point the starting point. So it is 2 minus 0. I'm just subtracting the x coordinates. So it is 2. But like if I want to go 2 steps back, so it will be minus 2, 0. So I will be subtracting the ending point with the starting point. So it will be minus 2, 0. In both of these, you have to check that, okay, first of all, I want to check that if I find out what is the difference between them, and if I do the absolute difference, if it is negative, which means that I have to go left. If this is positive, then I have to go right. And if I have to go right, whether this right amount of 2 present or not. That's the whole logic. So let's see the code also. I will see that if dx is 0, this difference is 0, which means that if this difference is 0, I don't need anything. So flag means that whether I can perform one x movement and one y movement. Okay, both should be satisfied. So if dx is 0, if this difference is 0, then okay, I don't need any of the left right part. Okay, but if dx is less than 0, then it means that I have to go left. And how much left? I have to check that the left should be greater than the absolute difference of dx. If dx is positive, it means I have to go right, and the right should be greater than or equal to the absolute difference of x. If any of these 3 conditions hold true, the flag will increment. Same I will do for y, and the flag will turn out to be 2 only when both of these conditions hold true, like any one of this 3 and this 3. And after that, if flag turns out to be 2, which means that okay, both of these conditions hold true, and the answer is just the absolute difference of dx and dy, because I have to go dx amount in the x direction and dy amount in the y direction, and because it is the absolute difference, because I have to take these many steps, and we just have to output yes or else. If this is not possible, we have to output no. I hope you understand the logic as well as the question. Still have any doubts, please mention down. Thank you for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one. Keep coding. Bye.